Find the value of h. Hence, what is the radius of the circle? Label point C. Let labeled angle A be equals to theta. Since line A be equals to 1.6. Use cosine rule. From triangle CAB. Let angle BAC be equals to theta. It implies that the square of line BC equals the sum of the square of line AB and line AC minus 2 times the product of line AB and line AC times cosine theta. Substitute values and we obtained an equation as shown on the screen. Solve for this equation for cosine theta. Cosine theta equals the sum of the square of 1.6 and the square of 2 minus the square of 3. All divided by 2 times the product of 1.6 and 2, which equals to negative 61 divided by 160. It implies that cosine theta equals to negative 61 divided by 160. We call it equation 1. By trigonometric identity, sine theta equals the square root of 1 minus the square of cosine theta, which equals to 3 times the square root of 2431. All divided by 160. After simplification of substituted value, we call it equation 2. Label point K. Consider triangle CKA. Line CK divided by line AC equals half of h, which equals to sine theta. Substitute equation 2. It follows that h divided by 2 equals the product of 3 and the square root of 2431. All divided by 160. Cross multiply and solve for h. Therefore, h equals the product of 3 and the square root of 2431. All divided by 80 in units. Or 1.849 units to 3 decimal places. Solution to question 2. Join line OB and line OC. Each of this line is equals to R. It implies that angle COB equals 2 times angle CAB, which equals to 2 times theta. It is because angle at center is twice that at the circumference of the circle. It follows that angle COB equals the product of 2 and angle CAB, which equals to 2 times theta. It is because angle at center is twice that at the circumference of the circle. By trigonometric identity, cosine 2 times theta equals 2 times the square of cosine theta minus 1. Substitute equation 1. It signify that cosine 2 times theta equals the square of negative 61 divided by 160 minus 1, which equals to negative 9079 divided by 12,800. We call it equation 3. Therefore, from triangle COB, use cosine rule. The square of line BC equals 2 times the product of square R and 1 minus cosine 2 times theta. Substitute value of equation 3. We obtained an equation as shown on the screen. Cross multiply and solve for the square of R. It follows that the square of R equals the product of the square of 3 and 12,800. All divided by 2 times 21,879. Simplify and we have that The square of r equals 6400 divided by 2431. Take the square root of the equation. It implies that r equals the square root of 6400 divided 2431, which equals to 80 divided by the square root of 2431. The result, after rationalization, equals to the product of 80 and the square root of 2431, all divided by 2431 in units. Therefore, r equals the product of 80 and the square root of 2431, all divided by 2431 in units, or 1.623 units to 3 decimal places.